Hello guys, welcome back. This is Modern Man here today doing a deck tech on our Monday as usual. Today we're doing a combo deck, a budget combo deck, and that deck is Charbelcher. Charbelcher is not normally played in Modern. It popped up a little bit in 2016, which is originally where I got this deck list from, made a few tweaks. But it's normally a legacy deck, if even played then. It used to be really big a while ago, but not so much anymore. It's a budget deck, as I said earlier. It's 24 ticks online, $142, $143 in paper. Yeah, I don't know if there's any cards you could cut in paper to make this a more budget-friendly deck, because I'm looking at the online prices right now, obviously. But it's a pretty cheap deck if that's where you want to play online. So you have 20 creatures in your deck. You have 4 Magus of the Vineyard, 4 Wild Cantors, 4 Spirit Guides, 4 Street Wraith, and 4 Chancellor of the Tangle. Basically, every creature in the deck besides Street Wraith will mana ramp you in some way. Not necessarily mana ramp you, mana fix you, like Wild Cantor. Chancellor mana ramps you. Simian Spirit Guide gives you mana ramp. So does Magus of the Vineyard if it lives. So you're really just trying to accumulate some mana and cast a pretty powerful card called Goblin Charbelcher, which we'll go over later if you guys have never seen it before. On your spells, you have 4 Ancient Stirrings. This lets you look at the top 5 cards for either a land or a Charbelcher. It's normally a Gitaxian Probe, but it's obviously banned in Modern, so I had to change it up a little bit. 4 Caravan Vigils. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it and put it in your hand, and then shuffle your library. But if a creature died this turn, like Wild Cantor, you could put it into play instead. So that's kind of cool. Faithless Looting, a little bit of Dig, Infernal Plunge, more mana, Infernal Plunge, a little bit more mana ramp, Lay the Land, more mana fixing. Safe Right Quest, search your library for a forest or a plains card, reveal it and put it in your hand. 4 Desperate Ritual, more mana ramp, Manamorphose, mana fix, and a cantrip, and Pyretic Ritual, just your standard, combo mana rampy deck that you're gonna play in any combo mana ramp. And you only have 3 lands in the deck, and that's why you're playing so many mana ramp. And so many cards that search for lands. Play 1 forest, 1 mountain, and 1 dryad arbor. You may want to change your land base just a little bit. You'll see why here later in the video. But yeah, the land base is why it's so cheap. You're not really playing any non-basics besides your dryad arbor. And here's your win condition that I was talking about earlier. And the card is Goblin Charbelcher. 4 mana for an artifact. Pay 3, tap it, reveal a card from your top of your library until you reveal a land card. Goblin Charbelcher deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to target creature or player. If the revealed land card was a mountain, Goblin Charbelcher deals double that damage instead. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in any order. So basically you're trying to mana ramp into your Charbelcher and then be able to activate it and kill your opponent in 1 turn, preferably. And that's why you play so many land searchers from your deck, is because you're wanting to grab your land so you can for sure win with the Belcher. And then we have a transformative sideboard. You have 1 Swamp, 2 Stormcrow. That card's on not 100% sure why it's in the sideboard, so I've given an alternative to it in the here coming up. We have 1 Laboratory Maniac, which is if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. 4 Undersea Informer, sack a creature, target player reveals the top cards from his or her library until he or she reveals a land, then puts those cards in your library. It's a combo with Laboratory Maniac. You want to mill yourself out and then draw a card. You have 4 Balustrade Spy, which does the same thing as Undercity Informer, but costs 1 more mana. When it enters the battlefield, target player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, then puts those in his graveyard. You want to Unburial Rites your Angel of Glory's Rise and return all of your humans to play. Undercity Informer is a human. And then you have Izami, Lady of Scrolls. Tap an untapped wizard you control, draw a card, which combos with herself and Laboratory Maniac. So that's how you draw yourself and win the game. And then here's a few flex cards I have. Dispels could be suggestions for replacing the Stormcrows. I haven't really tried it out, so I haven't put it in the deck list yet. And then you have 4 Traverse the Ulvenwald. And it'll make it a little bit more expensive when you add those cards to the deck. But I think it may be better than like Safe Right Quest and cards like that. Because if you were to get Delirium, you could go grab one of your mana guys. Magus, Elvish Spirit Guide, not Elvish Spirit Guide, Simian Spirit Guide. Even like a Street Wraith. But with that being said, it's a pretty pretty intricate combo deck. It's got a lot of things going on for it. But this deck will for sure be on the channel eventually at some point. Remember, if you guys like this type of content and would like to see more, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Really helps me out. Lets me know what you guys like and like to see and what you guys don't like to see. Comment down below with any suggestions that you would make to the deck. And anything like that. Also, remember to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page. Or email me if you guys just want to talk about decks or something. Maybe get you a deck that you guys like on the channel more or you want to see even. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you can see more awesome content like this on a daily basis. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.